Hi, my name is Ben Leach, and I'm here to discuss some best practices for leveraging English learner assets and building connections between home and school. There is a strong influence in the classroom stemming from culture, on both the student side and the teacher side. Students come from a variety of cultures with different traditions and norms, and this can manifest in different ways in the classroom. For example, some cultures believe that eye contact is disrespectful, and so a student may ignore a teacher's gaze in class. If the teacher isn't aware of the student's values, they may see that avoidance as the student trying to hide something or avoid participating. Thus, a teacher needs to develop strong cultural competence, which is the ability to understand, appreciate, and interact with people from cultures different from their own. Teachers with strong cultural competence can utilize the background of English learners to create more unique instruction that will engage their students. Culture also affects a student's learning, as a student may feel isolated or unmotivated if their learning environment is drastically different from their home environment. If the environment feels too unfamiliar or too alien, they tend to shut down, restricting their learning ability. Therefore, a teacher should take care to create an inclusive environment, such as having multilingual signage or having one-on-one conversations with the student to ensure that they feel welcomed. To celebrate cultural diversity within your instruction, some strategies include incorporating literature from diverse perspectives, celebrating cultural holidays and traditions within your classroom, and inviting guest speakers to bring authentic voices into the room. To leverage home language assets, consider using bilingual books, or perhaps allow students to begin their writing in their first language before transitioning to English for the final draft. These will help to empower students to succeed in your classroom. Now, every English learner is unique and has different strengths and needs. For example, some might have additional special needs that require additional supports, while others may be highly gifted and do very well in class despite their limited English proficiency. Consider multiple entry points to help students with learning, whether they be sentence stems, visual supports, graphic organizers, or other support. For assessments, offer differentiation and perhaps provide multiple avenues for students to prove their understanding. In addition, social and emotional needs are just as important as academic ones. English learners are navigating a new country in addition to a new language and a new school. And so utilizing social interaction in the classroom can help them build confidence and trust with their peers. Group work, check-ins, and a consistent structure can help these students feel safer in class. Again, different cultures place value in different interactions. As a teacher, you must understand the variety of social and cultural needs of a student to prevent any misjudgment or misunderstanding from occurring between students or between a teacher and a student. Funds of knowledge are the unique background knowledge that each student brings to the classroom, developed over time from their family and the community they come from. These funds and the sources of these funds can be a strong asset for the student in class, whether it be a strong work ethic or an attention to detail. By linking instruction to the students' funds of knowledge, connecting their learning to their families and communities, students will feel more motivated to succeed in class. These funds can be utilized most effectively when the teacher has a strong partnership with the student's family. Teachers should meet families where they are, linguistically and culturally, by offering translated materials or meeting in community centers. Engagement practices with the family can include multilingual family nights, bilingual newsletters, or inviting family members to share their traditions in the classroom, as these are all methods to utilize the students' home cultures and involve families actively in the learning. Above all, remember that communication is a two-way street. Instead of waiting for the families to reach out for help, which they may feel too nervous to do, engage in an active communication with them and celebrate their students' strengths, as this will help to build rapport with them. I hope this helped you learn a little bit more about strategies for working with English learners. Thank you for your time.